What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing? Awesome. Cool. I felt like I was doing stand up there for a second. As you can tell, this is a vlog. I don't know how long it's going to be, so please stick with me because I got a lot to cover. It's just, I don't know how long it's going to be. I know it's going to be probably a little bit longer than normal. I am going to try to talk as fast as I can. I'll probably get winded and I'll sound like I'm going to hyperventilate or something, but just hang in there. But anyway, guys, first off, the first thing I want to do is say thank you to my new subscribers. I am so happy to have you guys on there. I've gained quite a few over the past few weeks, and it's awesome. It makes me feel good. Yeah, I know that sounds, I don't know, maybe a little sexual, but really it's like I said, in the past I suffer from bipolar depression. So seeing activity and bringing in new people and all that kind of stuff just makes me feel so good. It brings me up. I can't thank the new subscribers and everybody, all my subscribers enough for just hanging in there and being awesome and everything. So thank you for you guys thank you and welcome is what I mean. Thank you and welcome to my newer subscribers and older people. I am so stupid right now, it's not even funny. But I just appreciate every single one of you, and thank you for giving me means to go on. Channel updates. Yes, let's talk about that. I'm looking at a card that I wrote down. I don't want people to get upset that I'm doing certain games over others that you may have come on. I know I brought in probably, and there's a text message. Can you believe that? Holy cow, that is loud. But yeah, just what was I saying? Games. I know some people came in because I was playing say BeamNG and Wreckfest and car games like that. I don't want you guys to get discouraged if you're not into the horror games like some of the other people, and I don't want vice versa. I am going to be continuing to do those type of games. It's just I'm trying to get as much newer stuff out. I don't like necessarily pumping out the same type of video all the time. And I got a list of a lot of indie, those smaller production games that I want to play, a huge list that you've probably seen even a long time ago, but I've looked them up and just been looking at games like that, and that's what I want to play. So you're going to be seeing quite a few of those coming up. But don't get discouraged. I am going to be doing more Beam videos. I'm going to be doing more Wreckfest. I'm going to be trying to get back to more of the retro stuff. So yeah, just, hang in there with me. There's just so many games I want to do. And so many games I still want to play. I haven't even touched Far Cry 4 in so long, and I feel bad because that game came out so long ago that I should have played it to its death almost, but I haven't. And that's my next point is Twitch. I have a Twitch account. I don't know if a lot of you know that, but I'm going to be planning on streaming more often, and those type of games that I'll be streaming are like Just Cause 3 and Far Cry 4, games that kind of, take, if I was actually do playthroughs I kind of started with them, there would be 100 videos on it. But, it's not that I don't want to make videos on that anymore, but it just feels like it's so much easier to stream it and just have it as is, play a couple hours at a time on each. And I'm not just talking about Just Cause 3 and Far Cry. I'm talking about games that are longer playthrough type games. I might, obviously, once I beat them, I might have some fun, do some compilation videos, type of funny moments or whatnot. But for now, I just kind of want to stream because I'm so happy that I've finally been able to get OBS to work with my computer. It was basically just operator error when I first downloaded it months ago. But I got it set up now. As you've probably seen, I have streamed some. And the cool thing is, if you can't make it to those streams, because I can't guarantee when I'll be streaming. I don't want to try to set up a dedicated day to stream because I am very busy with basically just work, and I work different hours every day. It's not like I go in and work an 8 to 5 shift, or 9 to 5, I guess is your normal thing. I just have days off. I could be a Monday, could be a Saturday, stuff like that. So I can't really sit there and say, oh, I'm going to be streaming at this time every week. So it's going to be at random times when I kind of feel up to it. So I suggest kind of keep an eye on the channel. I'll try to post up, one of those videos where you say, hey, I'm going to be streaming and, at this time. I'm going to do that. But another way, obviously, to keep up on that is I always usually post on Facebook and Twitter when I'm about ready to go live. So if you want to follow me and like me on those, I suggest doing that. Don't worry, I'm not gonna like spam your dashboard with my updates, because usually the only times I really do updates is occasionally I'll do the regular type of status update, but most of the time it's just when I post a video. So don't fear that I'm gonna be trying to monopolize your feed. So we did the streaming, and we doing that. Twitch, of course, my name on there is the same as it on here, Unkempt Bush. Let's see what else we got here. Life events. What's been going on in my life, man? Well, you might remember my last vlog. I said that I was gonna start doing a stand-up comedy, and I did that. I started January 6th was my first night that I tried it out, and it went rather well. It went a lot better than I thought it was going to, because I am very anxiety when it comes in like a social disorder. I don't know. I'm just very, as a lot of people are, like when you get up to have to do a book report in front of your class or something. But luckily I had a lot of friends come out to help support me. And of course my other friend, I have another friend that does stand up as well. Shout out to you, Crispy, if you happen to watch this. Yeah, it went good. I was very nervous, so my friends pitched in and bought me a Long Island iced tea, because I love those. And I had one of those, and I downed it as fast as I could. It hit me pretty quick because I hadn't eaten proper that day. I'm not a big guy to begin with, and I don't drink that often, so it hit me. And I went up there, and I sort of kind of blacked out. I didn't fall down or anything. I just blacked out. I didn't know what I was doing. Apparently I went through my whole spiel, and I was really good, apparently, according to them. But friends will always try to make you feel better, I guess. And it went good. And then the following week I tried it again, and it wasn't as great. And so I've been on and off every week, but I'm getting better. My biggest thing was I never really rehearsed. I just wrote it down in my comedy notebook now. I got one of those. And didn't really rehearse, just kind of glanced over it. And of course it's coming from my brain anyway, so I figure I should be able to remember it. So I've just had on and off nights. I know that in my last vlog I said, depending on how things go, I might have it recorded, and I might start a new section on my channel where it is my stand-up. Obviously, nothing's happened yet because I haven't gotten into a great flow yet. I'm not doing bad, but I'm getting better. Basically, it's just practice makes perfect. It's like starting your first YouTube channel, It's like your first few videos might be bleh, but everything gets better as they go along. And that's definitely true in my case with my channel. But yeah, it's been fun. I've been really enjoying it. It's nice to be doing something different again. And it's completely not me. For people that know me, they're kind of like, oh wow, you're doing that? And another thing I want to talk about was maybe a new idea for vlogging. Obviously, instead of, my voice is cracking, I apologize. Obviously, instead of just, doing this like we are now with gameplay in the back, thought about doing some where I maybe record myself walking actually through Uptown. We call it Uptown instead of downtown. Through Uptown Charlotte. I thought about that because it's really pretty at night down there, because I get down there for the comedy thing, and I'm very close to Uptown. It's weird because I'm kind of used to saying downtown, but everybody calls it Uptown here. And so I want to see what you guys thought about that. Obviously, you know what that means. Between doing that type of vlog and my comedy, of course they don't necessarily have to show my face, but that means a face reveal. Like I said a long time ago, it wasn't that I intentionally started without showing my face. It's just I didn't have the means. I didn't have a webcam when I started doing this. I still don't. The only webcam I did have was on my laptop that crapped out not too long after I actually got my setup here. And I just haven't been bothered to get a camera or anything like that. But I'm thinking about that, and I think I'm ready. Think I'm ready to be on camera. One of the big things was I wanted to be comfortable, and now I know that a lot of games would be so much better, like the horror games, if I was you could actually see my reactions instead of hearing my every now and again jump scared. Because most of you know I probably handle games pretty well, even though I'm terrified on the inside. It's like, oh my god, it doesn't matter how cheap or cheesy the game is. If it's gonna be a horror type of jump scare game, you're always on edge. So yeah, I think that time is coming very quick because, like I said, I have a lot of, games, indie horror type games that I want to play, and they'd definitely be a lot better if you could see my reactions instead of just, the what I'm playing. I mean, then again, some people don't care about the person that is talking exactly as far as seeing them. Obviously you kind of care if you subscribe to them and you watch their videos. But anyway, so yeah, streaming. I talked about my comedy a little bit. What else we got? I think I don't know. Did I mention that I'm into cars and I'm thinking about going to car meets a little bit more often when I can, when I have the time. Maybe doing kind of like a car meet vlog where I'm walking around and maybe giving my opinions on what's there and kind of just, talking to you guys, as well as maybe traveling. I'm not going to be doing a lot of traveling. Mainly I'll be just going up to New York to see my family and whatnot. So, I thought about doing a travel vlog, like, you know what a travel vlog is, I'm pretty sure. So, if you like those ideas, let me know. Another thing I want to talk about is shout outs. I want to kind of give back. I don't think I've ever had anybody shout out my channel, but being a small channel like I am, but kind of growing a little bit, hopefully that continues. Like I said, thanks to everybody who's joined and in on the fun. But I want to do some shout outs, and this isn't going to be like often. This isn't going to be a weekly. This isn't going to be probably a monthly. It'll just be every now and again. When I see a channel that I feel like needs some more stuff, more traffic, possibly more subscribers, I'm, like I said, I can recommend it, but if you guys don't want to subscribe to that person, then that's, up to you. But, just people I think that are deserving of more things. It kind of seems weird because a couple of channels that I am on, they have recently started this as well, but I feel like it's a good thing. I think it's kind of weird. It's kind of like the comedy thing. I've noticed in the comedy thing that I've been doing, a lot of the comics that show up, because about 80 or actually 96% of the crowd is actually the comedians, and there's usually anywhere between 8 to 12 of us, and nobody's ever really, well, a lot of they are paying attention to you, but a lot of them are going over things in their head, so they're not giving you like the attention that a normal crowd would. And I think that's kind of like YouTube. Like, I feel like there's a lot of channels out there that they don't want to necessarily help the next guy because it might hurt them. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I don't want that, man. Being small like myself, I know the struggle, and sometimes it's just hard. Like, there's a lot of good channels out there that don't have any like, I'd say, subscriptions and the watches like they should, because it's hard. It's it's so saturated. There's so many out there, and it's so easy to skip over something. And because some people go, oh, that thumbnail looks good, let me go to that. Me, I don't make the best thumbnails for my videos. I try to make them pretty decent, but it's not about how it looks. You don't judge a book by its cover. So this is there's a lot of good channels out there, gaming or not, that don't get the the recognition they deserve, because it's like like I said, it's saturated. There are so many channels out there that it's easy to get lost. And this is my way of helping maybe some of those channels get more exposure. So I'll be probably starting that soon. As far as getting the first one, like I said, I'm not going to be doing this very often. I'm picking them on my own accord. It's not like I'm going to sit here and say, hey, post a comment to why you think I should shout out your channel. It's basically channels that I come upon myself and feel like other people should check them out. So it's not like, a favoritism. I'm going to pick somebody that's been a friend for a while. Granted, I do have some subscribers that have subscribed to me, and I've subscribed to them, and they're very good. So chances are they'll be on there eventually. But it's not like it's people that I think, you know what I mean. It's a shout out. It's a shout out to a channel that deserves more than they're getting so far. And yeah, man, I know it's been a long vlog. I appreciate you guys hanging in there. I hope I explained everything, because I actually did this before and it got to like almost 30 minutes. So I decided, let's do it again. And hopefully I would not be as jumpy as I was before. I'm coked up on Mountain Dew and Rice Krispie treats and Gushers. But yeah, let me know what you think. Like I said, vlogs that might be more than just video games in the background. Obviously, I do want to hear if you guys want to see me on camera while I'm playing a scary game. I'm not gonna be, my face isn't gonna be in every video, such as like a beam video and whatnot. It doesn't matter if I'm in the screen or whatever. Would you guys like to see kind of, I guess, the car scene around here, like a vlog? That would basically go with the other thing, like I said, other than just a video game in a background vlog, doing car meets and maybe some travel vlogs when I do end up going out. And of course, my stand-up, once I've perfected my set a little bit more. Would you guys like to see that type of thing? So yeah, I think that's where we can end. Like I said, if you came here for one type of style video over the other, and so on and so forth, don't get discouraged in that I'm not doing it. I will get back to whatever it is that you liked eventually. It's just, like I said, I started this channel to do games that I've wanted to do and like to play. So with the amount of games and the lack of time, it's just hard to do everything. I really wish I could do like a car type video, the games that brought you people in, and then have another video of like the horror that brought the other ones in, and kind of do like a double video day or something. But it's just, like I said, between working, my endeavor into comedy, and I'm gonna say that again, I'm not trying to be the next greatest stand-up comedian. I'm just doing this for a hobby. Everything else is just not enough time, man. I just wish I didn't have to work. I wish I won the lottery and I could just sit here and make videos and do stand-up and have fun. But it's life, So anyway, guys, I appreciate it. And again, sorry that it was a long vlog, but if you made it this far, say jizzle in the comment section. But anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. And until then, peace.